Greetings, it is I, Dreadscape Gaming. How are you doing today, Dread Knights, on this Thursday, October 23rd, 2025. Halloween is next week. That is freaking insane. Next Friday is Halloween. It goes by way too quick. October. I always feel like it. Never get to really truly enjoy, Halloween in October, really, because always streaming and doing other things. Today, we are going to be playing a different card game than what most people normally know me for. I'm going to be playing Pokemon TCG Live, not the app version of that Pokemon game that's kind of like a bit more like the Duel Links version of Pokemon TCG. No, we're playing TCG Live, the actual like Pokemon trading card game simulator. I'm going to be jumping between rank and casual. I haven't played in a while. If the game is too low, let me know, because this game is naturally a little bit lower, and I could like buff the sound setting up in the game, but I don't want it necessarily overpowering me. So if like you can hear the game audio and it's fine, there's not really much to it. The music's a little bit, wonky and stuff. I haven't played Pokemon TCG in a while, so a lot of the decks that I had got rotated out, which meant I had to redo some of the decks, right? So Raging Bolt, it's a dead deck right now. You can't do anything with it. However, I do have Gardevoir EX, which is really good. I did fix the Charizard EX and Dragapult EX. Dragapult EX and Gardevoir are like the top two decks. Gardevoir EX is basically the #1 metagame deck right now, and then Dragapult is like a #2. And then there was like Marnie's deck, which is like #4. I forgot what #3 is, because they're tier less, so they don't necessarily are exactly what you would think. We're gonna do Gardevoir today, just because I prefer. This is like one of my favorite Mega Evolutions, so I'm just gonna go over the deck build a little bit before we start. So we have one Fluttermane, we have one Clefairy EX, we have, if I'm not mistaken, let me go back here, one copy of Mew, we have 3 copies of Munkidori, this one, we have 3 copies of Ralts, we have 2 copies of Kirlia, we have 2 copies of Gardevoir EX. As you can see, it's a really, really strong Pokemon. We have 1 copy of Screamtail, with its best artwork. We have, then, for the trainer cards, 2 counter catchers, or catchers. How many of these? We have 3 Earthen Vessels. We have 2 Nestballs. We have 2 Night Stretchers. We have 2 Rare Candies, because we don't really need the Rare Candies too much in this one. We have 1 Secret Box. We have 1 Super Rod. We have 4 Ultra Bills. We have 2 Artisan. We have 2 Mystery Garden. We have 2 Arven. We have 4 copies of Eno, because this is like one of the best cards in the format, in my opinion. We have 3 copies of Professor's Researcher, which is a pretty good card. We have 1 Technical Machine De-Evolution. We have 2 copies of Technical Machine Evolution. We have 4 copies of the basic, I think this is Dragon Energy, if I remember correctly, I forget. And then we have, how many copies of this? 8 copies of Psychic Energy. This is Dark Energy, isn't it? No, that's Dark Energy. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit tired. It's been a long week, but I'm glad to be here. Okay, so we'll try that deck out first, and we'll play a couple of, like, casual standard. I could play expanded, and I wouldn't have to break up some of the decks, but we're gonna go with good old casual format here. Okay, searching for a match. I might eventually play rank, but I'm kind of, like, haven't played in a while. Ninja T12570, great. You can hear me, too, right? Like, okay, and the game audio should be okay. I'm gonna call heads. This is one of the more balanced TCGs, too, so I really like that. Heads, we got it. Do we want to go first? Yes, even though going first in this game doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to win the game. For people who are wondering why it's letterbox, I have an ultra-wide monitor. So, it's not necessarily interesting. Fluttermane. It's not going to be able to attack, so I'm going to put Ralts in the front. I'm going to put him there. I'm gonna have to go done when I'm ready to continue. That's the first setup. 6 prize cards. Wait for your opponent to finish setting up. Technical Machine De-Evolution. we had a rare candy, this would be great. It's a darker eye. Interesting. We might be in trouble. Potentially we could be in trouble. I don't know. We'll see. First things first. Should we play Earth Invincible? What does this do again? You can discard a card from your hand, search your deck for 2 basic energy. I already need 2 basic energies right now. I'm gonna play an Ultra Ball. Choose 2 cards to discard. I'm gonna get rid of the Technical Machine. I'm gonna get rid of the Earth Invincible. Okay, I'm gonna add to my hand 1 Pokemon, right? Ball Sign would be interesting. Can't evolve this turn though. Alright, we're gonna attach energy to her. Can't play another trainer card, can I? Each player shuffles their hand, puts it in the bottom deck, and draws a card for each remaining prize card. I think we should probably do this, maybe? My hand's pretty big. If not, let's just use collect and draw a card, right? Because we can't really do much with Headbutt here. Can I use the attack? No. I think I'm just passing right now. We'll see how this goes. It's been a while. As long as they don't attach energy pretty quickly. I've never played against this deck, so that's going to be kind of an interesting experience. If we had drawn a rare candy, it probably would have been a little bit better, but that's okay. It's okay. You know what they say, modern problems require modern solutions. Dark, he'll hit me for 20. I'm a 70 Pokemon now, so it's not that bad. Waiting for them to make a move, though. Well, I guess they're heavily thinking what they're gonna do, right? There's so many options that they have. They put the air balloon on. What does this do again? I'm not really familiar with the UI. The retreat cost of the Pokemon for this card attach is 2 less. Just trying to retreat Darkrai to put that in? I don't know. Okay. Oh, this would be bad. Search your deck for free Pokemon. I'm pretty sure he has energy. We're still in an okay position. We're not in the worst. Turbo Energize. Search your deck for up to 2 basic and attach. This is where things are gonna go bad. Very bad for us. I think we might be GG'd already this game. Potentially here. It could be pretty bad. Knick-Knack Carrying. Clutch is 60 damage. During your opponent's next turn, defending Pokemon can't retreat. Alright. My turn? Okay. That was interesting. Interesting. We go Call Sign. Search your deck for up to 3 Pokemon, reveal them, put them in your hand, then shuffle your deck. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna evolve. I'm gonna attach energy for the sake of argument here. I'm gonna go Eno. I need a better hand. Okay. That helped a bit, because now we'll have Monkey Dories that we can set up. Can I play Arvid now? Search your deck for Pokemon to reveal it and then put your hand. That's not gonna help. However, what we can do is we can use the Call Sign if we want. Psychic Shot. Yeah, I think a Call Sign is the best way to go here. So we're gonna use Call Sign. I get to put up to 3 Pokemon in my hand, so Clefairy, Gardevoir, and I think Mewtwo would probably be the best idea here. Because we already have the rare candy. We have to think about this one carefully. You know, Pokemon is a game of strategic advantage, so even if we go down in a prize card, we still have this Corellia, so it's not bad, and then we can start, like, truly, hopefully, setting up. I know the strategy here. I'm just very concerned because he's setting up everywhere. Giovanni. It's Charisma. Put an energy, attach it to your opponent's active Pokemon, and if you do... Okay. Interesting. I've never played against this deck. I'm not used to seeing it, so... I'm used to seeing usually Dragapult. I've seen a lot of Godango. It's interesting to see a not so much meta deck, per se, you know? There's a Monkey Dory on their side, too. They're using a different Monkey Dory than the one I'm using, though. I'm using this one. We'll see what happens here. I'm not too concerned. It's an okay situation. Because it's not the EX, right? That thing's gonna do a lot of damage to us, though. Do you have an attack I can do yet? No. We might be in trouble here, guys. I'm gonna send out the monkey door for now. And we'll just have to wait and figure out how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna attach a basic energy to you. I'm gonna put the Clefairy here. We're definitely gonna play the rare candy. Hopefully we can set up a little bit differently. Let's put the Mew. I'm definitely gonna go Arvin here again. Nestball, maybe the Super Rod could be... Do I have a tool that I can use? Counter Catcher, Secret Box, Structure... I think I don't have really anything. Just the Technical Machine Evolution. I think we are GG'd here, but it's okay. You're not an EX, so... We're gonna sacrifice a Pokemon if we have to try to come back here and do full-on damage. But I don't like our chances because our setup this game wasn't necessarily the best. It's problematic. I have a decent setup, but I don't at the same time. It's decent, but it's not great. Not necessarily the most ideal matchup right now, too. Like, I gotta put energies on this, so I gotta hope that I can draw some of the stuff. Like, we can do stuff, but I'm just trying to get, like, a quick setup going. Okay. Your opponent's left-hand prize card. I think this is where, hopefully, we can start steamrolling, because we have no choice. Okay. And if not, it's just, like, gonna be GG. Alright, let me think about this carefully. Putting an energy on you. It's 2. Night Stretcher, put a Pokemon or a basic energy card from your discard pile into your hand. I think that would be kind of useful here. What I'm gonna do... I need the energy. I'm gonna... Okay, so we're gonna put the energy. I can't use that energy, but I can use... not the retreat cost. That's not exactly what I wanted to do. It's kind of unfortunate. Does Technical Machine Evolution do anything that would be of use here? Choose up to 2 bench Pokemon for each of those. Search your deck for a card that evolves from the Pokemon and put it onto Pokemon evolved and then shuffle. That's not really going to help us. We don't have evolved Pokemon here. And I don't think I can activate my special ability. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, let's end. Hopefully it doesn't KO me with attacks or abilities that could be used. I was trying to use it. Why isn't it letting me use it? Evolution? Let's do it. Oh, see? Game misled me there with the misclick. That's fine. Let's not worry too much about it. Hopefully it can't KO me. If it KOs me, this is just basically a wash. Which is fine. We didn't have necessarily the most amazing setup, but we're a little bit mana drained, I guess you could say. But it's okay. We're in for the long haul here. How much damage can it do? That's the real question. I need one more energy, and then when I get that one more energy, we can start hopefully wrecking. I'll take the 120. That's fine. He has one in the back that might be able to do something. What is this? Turn, search basic event, there's a blue box put in their bench, that player shuffles their deck. No. Yeah, what happened in this game was we didn't get really a lot of energy. Okay, so now we're gonna use Mind Force. It's gonna KO there for 190. Alright, I gotta get a prize card. It's only 1 because it's not an EX. You know, that's not super useful. It is, because we can force his hand to be really, really bad. But right now, it's kind of looking like a wash, potentially. But it's okay. Because he's gonna do 120, 120, 120 is 340? Yeah, so it hits KO. This is a wash. We're dead. But it's fine. Flip the script. I didn't have necessarily the most amazing start here, which is kind of unfortunate, but hey, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. How it goes. We're not going to stress things too much here. Okay. Let's see how this goes. This Night Cyclone is 120, right? My math's correct. That would be 20 and 20 is 40, 1, 2. Oh, we'd still be alive. Okay. We're not dead yet. I'm just an idiot who can't do math because he's been tired from the whole week. Okay, that's fine. I'll take some damage. We need to retreat this Pokemon at some point, though. And I don't have anything else that's really gonna set up to, Oh, it was 240 it does damage. Why does it do 240? Am I weak against this? Well, this is a wash. GG's. I knew that was gonna happen. I didn't expect us to win the first game. But I don't think we have a play here. I really don't. I'm thinking about it. It's not what I wanted to do. I just got Mana Drain, so it's a GG. Where's the surrender button? Concede. I just didn't draw any energies there, which is kind of unfortunate, you know. There's not much you can do about it if your hand isn't good. It's just that's how it goes sometimes. Continue. I'll get some points for that. The one thing I do like about Pokemon TCG Live is that the Battle Pass is free, and you do get like stuff from it. Like, it's just a bad hand. There's not much I can do about that bad hand. It happens. Piggly Wiggly 86. The time has come for us to battle. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Your opponent is calling the coin flip. Doesn't really matter if we don't go first. Your opponent chooses heads, flip the coin. Flipping coin. Alright, they flipped tails, so I get to go first. I will, because I think it's going to be kind of important for setting up. Almost certainly here. You will go first. Why are my hands so bad in this deck? I have no choice but to send this out, but I might be gamed over already. Because I can't, there's no, like, starting Pokemon. So I might just automatically lose this. My opponent mulliganed, so that's not necessary. They might be using a Charizard deck, I'm thinking. Wait for your opponent setting up, draw a card. Does it have to be a colorless energy? Can't I just use collect? How many cards would you like to draw? I'd like to draw one. This ain't much better for me. Choose up to 2 bench Pokemon for each. Alright. This is not looking too good for us. Oh my goodness! It's an EX that I'm not going to be able to handle. A Mega Latios. I'm basically automatically gamed over at this point. Ooh, that's rough. That is so rough. I don't really have a play here. Like, I can put the energy on. I don't think I can do collect, though. I can't play that. Can I use any of the attacks right now? How do I use attacks in this again? That's what I don't remember. It's been a while, right? I don't remember how this UI works. Draw a card? How do I do this? This is why I've not ever been really a fan of this game's UI because of this, because I'm trying to figure out... game, don't rush me. That's the one thing I don't like is when there's a timer. I'm gonna pass because I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to click to be able to do the attack. I'm not familiar with the UI in this game. I should have been able to do one of the attacks because I did have an energy, but... I don't know because I'm playing on mouse and keyboard, and I was clicking this and didn't really do anything. Maybe you can't attack on first turn or no, you can't attack on first turn. I'm just an idiot. I'm very tired today. I'm very, very tired. It's been a long week. Opponent is selecting cards from their deck. Go ahead. Select. I think this is a wash, anyway. Because do you have an attack for 1 strafe 40? Squawk. Why are my hands so bad today? That's what I want to know. 2 games in a row and they're just been unplayable hands. And this is such a big setup to deal with. Like, it really truly is, guys. Such a big setup. Such a big setup. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna get hit hard. For 40. If I don't draw anything good, this is over already. Well, I have an odd feeling that people are kind of smurfing in rank. Okay. Well, I guess technically I would be guilty of this too. Ancient Booster. Oh, this is not good at all. Yeah, it's unwinnable. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh, but a little bit different today. I will concede. There's no way we're gonna win that. I have no bench Pokemon, and that's one Pokemon against everything that can set up to just KO us. Okay. Let's try this again. Hopefully, good hand. Like, I couldn't even mulligan that one. That's the problem. Searching for a match. Miss Chirika. Okay. Good. Interesting name. Opponent is starting, waiting for them to call the coin flip. Do you think it's going to be heads, or do you think it's going to be tails, Dreadknights? Knowing our luck, they're probably going to get to go first. What did they call, though? I didn't see what they called. Your opponent won the coin flip. They called tails, and they got it right. Wow. That's cool. Well, at least I'm going first, though? Why? They just chose to pass? Okay. What strategy do they have? I'm going to start with the Monkey Dory here. And then we'll go to that. Mind Bend. Your opponent, active Pokemon, is now confused. Once during any energy attached, you may move up to free damage counters. That's gonna be kind of like our go-to play here in the beginning. It's a Shaman. Okay. I cannot activate any of that stuff. However, I think I can use this, correct? Right? Can I use this attack right now? Evolution? No, because you can't attack on first turn. So we pass with that, because that's what we can do. Oh, I think that was a misuse on the trainer card there. Alright, let's see what happens. My brain is all today. I'm sorry about that, guys. It's been a very long week. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on in the background, getting some projects ready. Obviously, I was helping get Sister Dread's model, because I made the announcement earlier on YouTube that Sister Dread's going to be appearing with me on next Thursday for Nightmare on Elm Street Watch Along. I was reading some stuff that I had to read up on for something else that's in preparation. It's just been kind of one of those days. It's been a long week, too. Week filled with interesting things and shenanigans and rare things. Not getting the psychic energy I need, which is kind of upsetting to say the least. Let's evolve this. I'm gonna professor research here. Okay, that made things much better. Kind of. Let's see. I'm gonna Night Stretcher. Gonna Ultra Ball here. I'm gonna get rid of Artisan. It's not really gonna help us. Night Stretcher's not gonna help us here either. Okay, we are going to get the... Well, I'm an idiot. Confirm. Supposed to be getting the Gardevoir here. Alright. We're gonna use Mind Road for 60. Okay. And we're gonna pass our turn. We might... I think we're gonna win this one. This one looks like a little bit more confident, I would say. The first two were just a steamroll because we just got mana drained poorly. This one, I'm a little bit more confident. Things are going a little bit well. Artisan, selecting cards from their deck. I have this too. I just don't want to use it just yet. We'll see how it goes. Very confident. By the way, for anybody that's watching, can you tell me how the game audio is? Because I know the game audio might be for a little bit low in this game. So if it is, tell me. Tell me, because I'm not a mind reader. For me, the game is pretty loud on my end. But I try to avoid having the game overpower me actually talking. And this game's, like, interesting in the sense that the audio is very, 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 very low. Okay, one counter on new. Energy. Prevent all damage to your bench Pokemon. That's fine. You wanted to retreat. Find a friend, but you don't have any energy attached. You have an energy to attach to that? Okay, pass. Let's go. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna evolve you. That's the play to make here. Okay. And then from here, what I'm gonna do... I might have to... Let me read, double check that doesn't... Shuffle their deck. I mean... I'm gonna go for it. So we could use another Pokemon right about now. I'm gonna put Screamtail. Screamtail, I think, would be ideal here. Okay. Let me look Muse Effect. What was Muse Effect? Once during your turn, you may draw a card, so you have 3 cards, so we're gonna do that. I'm waking up. Oh, Earthen Vessel, right? Oh, this is perfect. So I want 2 Psychic Energies. See how this is starting to turn around now? Because I can put an energy on that. Let's do Mind. Do 60. Okay, perfect. It's looking like we're going to win this one, Dread Knights. Fairly confident that that's going to be the case here. Unless they're just getting ready for a very good setup. Because they could be. They could be setting up like a Mega Alakazam, and I don't know it yet. Should be kind of interesting. Which is fine. I don't mind. I like good competitive back and forth games of card games. This one was a little bit better than the last 2. The last 2 is just Mana Drain, Energy Drain, Night Stretcher. Okay, interesting. Puts one on Find a Friend, looking for Evolution, right? Okay. Retreating. Okay. Okay, I see what you're doing there. See what you're doing, I understand. Trying to prevent getting swept here. We're gonna play that energy first. We're gonna do that. So we can get more psychic energy. Okay. And then we're going to activate the effect of Mew. Draw a card. We're gonna definitely... This is the only attack we have, sadly. So let's do that. We'll do 60 on that. Okay, perfect. I think they're all just go poisoned by that attack, if I remember correctly. It's an interesting deck that they have. Very slow setup. Rare Candy, Togekiss. That's what I was worried about in the back, but that's okay. We're still doing generally well. I'm gonna kind of rock with this guy until we really need this. Lily's Determination. I think they draw a full hand now. That could turn things around for them. Dunsparce. At some point, they're going to want a KO Pokemon, right? Rare Candy. Alakazam. That's what they're waiting for, the Alakazam in the back. Okay. They're an Alakazam fan. A Psychic Draw. I knew there was something, like they were trying to stall. It made sense in terms of strategy, because why are you constantly retreating there, right? Makes sense. I don't blame him for doing that. I would have done the same thing too. Once during each player must discard energy in hand or draw cards until they have as many. And then we might do that after I attach an energy. Artisan. Cards from their deck. Is there like a Dunsparce evolution? Yeah, there is, right? It's the... I forget. Your turn. Okay. Well, this is going to be interesting. We're going to set you... We're gonna play Mystery Garden to get rid of that. Shuffle up to 3 basic energy and add it to your deck. Do I have any basic energies? No, I haven't dropped any yet, right? Just 1. Feels kind of useless to do that. So we're gonna go Usability, restart. Draw a card. Okay. Interesting. We're gonna Nest Ball here. I am going to get the Fairy. Put Clefairy there. Okay, cool. We are going to activate Mystery Garden. And discard that to draw. Okay, good. I'm liking this. I'm liking this because now we have like some plays that we can do. I am going to be a jerk and I'm going to go because all those cards that they got in their hand will disrupt the strategy, hopefully, because I know they were trying to like do some crazy stuff. Okay, cool. Let's activate the effect of Psychic Embrace. Okay, so we're gonna put onto him. Take 20 for that, that's fine. Gonna go Munkidori. We could do this, right? Once during your turn, this Pokemon is put move 2 damage counters from one of the Pokemon. So we're gonna activate the ability. Remove this damage counter there. We're gonna put 10 on you. We're gonna put 10 on the back. Can I put 10 on the back, or it has to be the same Pokemon? It has to be the same Pokemon. Okay. Well, we collect the prize card for that. We have to send another one out. We got our energy, that's plus. Choosing our active Pokemon, Alakazam. We could retreat, but I don't think I can. Should we retreat for one? Retreat for one? Get rid of that. That's fine, he did his job right. Bring out that. Let's go and use our attack, Psychic Force. Get that KO there. And this is where Gardevoir EX starts really sweeping. It's like the deck is really good, it's just like those first two matchups were just, oh, really bad hands. And it kind of hurts when that happens, but you know, it's Pokemon. That's what happens sometimes. Now, if we wanted to, the retreat cost is very high on this, but I have another option. Like, I can attach another energy to Great Ball. Looking for that evolution, I don't blame them, I would too. And if we have to, we'll Eno again. I'm not too concerned about that. Like, I'll Eno every time to disrupt their strategy as long as we continue. This deck doesn't play a lot of energy, in case you're wondering. Did they play Eno on me? No, they didn't. They played Hilda! Search your deck for evolution. Okay. They're trying I think the Togekiss is what they've been trying to set up for. Yeah. They're gonna be so mad if they keep all those cards in their hand and I just Eno again. Just to, like, hand control. Okay, so we got Dunsparce. That's fine. Run, draw. They like to draw a lot of cards from their deck, that's for sure. If this was Yu-Gi-Oh!, they would have drawn, like, Exodia at this point. And I would have just kind of laughed a little bit. But it's fine. It's fine. There probably people are mad at me because I'm playing, like, metagame right now, but it's fine. Like, I wanted to play, like, metagame today. Okay, replace that. That's fine. Are you desperate for that? Bonus selecting. Yeah, they really need that bench to keep themselves going, right? Buddy popping. They're looking for a win condition. They just haven't gotten it. Which is, it's quite Kadabra. Psychic draw. They drawing! They're gonna be so mad when I just go Eno. No. They really are, Dread Knights. I'm about to end this person's career. All those cards in their hand. I hope they can use it all this turn, because if not... Great Ball, yeah, use them. Use them if you got them. Use them if you got them. Because you're gonna need it. You're gonna need it. You got a rare candy to put an Alakazam in the back, maybe? Would that be the case here? Oh, okay. They're gonna be so mad when I do this, but we're gonna do play our cards first, right? Put a basic energy discard pile into your hand. We don't really need that yet. We're gonna attach an energy to you. We are going to... I can only play one trainer card per turn, so I have to think about this one. Is it worth it? Yeah, because they have a lot of cards in their hand. Way too many cards in their hand. I only drew a 4 for that, but it's fine. Because we can... I'm not playing de-evolution, that would be foolish. We're going to activate... Miracle Force. Take that 190. Alright. Let's go. Got another card. Perfect. Fluttermane! That's why we couldn't find it. It was in the freaking prize pool there. Okay. That's why, Dread Knights. That's why. I was wondering. I'm like, where is that card? They're trying... I mean, like a rare candy into Alakazam? I wonder if it's a Mega Alakazam deck. It could be. It could be. Ooh, something big over there. Fast Pendant. Okay. Ooh, nice. Alternate artwork. Okay, so they're shuffling 5 Pokemon from the discard pile into their deck. Interesting. They're looking for their win condition. The problem is I don't think... Like, they're gonna keep sacrificing bench maybe to do that. Run draw. I'm just gonna Eno them again. That's why you play 4 Enos in this deck. Or like if you go against stuff like this. It's like, keep adding cards to your hand and I will keep putting them back in the deck. Because it's definitely they're looking for a win condition. I wish I had the cards to put, like, trainers back in the deck, because I don't use it in this deck. But it would be kind of useful right now, because I could just put them back in the deck and then just start the madness again. Flip the script. Okay. Okay. Do you have a win condition here? Don't think so. My guess is probably not. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Maybe we were being the big bully. We were bullied 2 games in a row, Dread Knights. This is my turn to be the bully here, finally. Finally, Dread gets a win. Kadabra, okay. Psychic draw. Are they trying to deck themselves out? Or are they just looking for something very specific and they just can't get it? I think whatever win condition they have is maybe in the prize cards. And that's probably why they haven't done whatever it is that they're setting up for here. Because if not, like, it doesn't seem... Like, this will steamroll through things. Because that's what Gardevoir does. It steamrolls. I'm gonna open my drink here while we wait to see what my opponent's doing. Okay. Okay, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna Eno again. Too many cards in their hand. Can't have them with that many cards trying to set up. Okay, perfect. Alright, so I'm gonna evolve that. We're gonna use Muse ability, which is restart to draw. Ultra Ball, okay. That's kind of interesting. We're gonna go... Can't use this one. We'll use Miracle Force. Miracle Force for 190. Got another price card. It's a shame none of these are EX mons, because it would make life a little bit easier here. Okay, good. Alright, so Dunsparce. I don't think my opponent's gonna be able to get their win condition before I take my last 2 prize cards. It just seems like maybe their energy, they don't have their energy set up, or they're not, like, getting something. Because they're trying desperately. Unless they got, like, some crazy comeback strategy that I'm not familiar with. Bill's Transfer. Top 8 cards of your deck, reveal any number of Pokemon there, but put them in the shuffle. Okay. Do you have any energy? Or you just... Okay. Choose a new active Pokemon. Is it going to be the Mega Evolution? I'm assuming this maybe is the strategy here. It's an interesting strategy. Let's see how it goes for them. Do you think it's going to pay off? I like the fact that they're hanging in here. Huh? Okay, switch 1 bench. I'm a little confused, but I don't think they just drew anything that they needed. I think that's the thing. They just didn't draw what they needed. Because it's constantly just trying to go back into the Kadabra. It looks like they're looking for something specific, but they're just not getting it. I think that whatever their win condition is, it's definitely in the prize cards. It's in the prize cards. Guaranteed at this point. Alright, so we'll play this. Gonna Eno. So I don't want them with that many cards in their hand. Okay. Better. Better. Okay, so let's use Muse ability. Restart, I'll draw. Okay, good. We're gonna put this... I can't put any more energies. We could Ultra Ball here, but I'm not. What we're gonna do is we're gonna Psychic Force. If they don't draw like an energy here, it's over. But I give them props for staying in the fight as long as they did. I probably would have already backed out at this rate. Earthen Vessel, things got a little bit better. I think they were looking for their Mega Alakazam, and they just never drew into it. That's the only thing I could possibly think of here as to why. The fact that we hit them with 4 Enos didn't help either. Like, we Eno'd, and they just never could get, like, the setup that they truly needed going. I don't feel like they got any energies, too. So I feel like either all their energies that they use are in this pile here, or the win condition for whatever this deck does is in here somewhere. I'm just choosing a new active Pokemon. Okay. So you just want to stall at this point? I mean, it's a strategy. It's not going to be amazing strategy, but, you know, it's something, right? Let's see. I could play this. Are you gonna take this out? I'll lose a prize card, but I'm just gonna send in the Gardevoir at this point. Yeah, they forfeited. They knew at that point because I have a high retreat cost there. That's interesting. I always play to win. I do sometimes always play to win. Alright, good match, Mr. Rika. Did a lot of damage that game. We got some points there too, so that's what matters. Let's collect. Collect the rewards. We'll get 100 of those tickets. That I could use to, like, get stuff for our decks that I need. Did we get anything decent from these piles? I'm looking for a Halucha. Specific Halucha. But I don't think it comes in this set. Evil, Dialga, Tank, Strange Beast. Decent cards. Not something I would use for this deck in particular. We did our dailies all too, so that's a plus. Tier 4 unlocked. We'll get more in-game currency too. So that's always great. Mega Evolution, Tier 6 unlocked. Okay, great. Let's do this one as well. Tier 8 unlocked. Okay, great. So look at all the stuff we can collect now. I really like Pokemon TCG's Battle Pass design, because it's a free Battle Pass, right? Like, everything you just earned by playing the game. There's no, to my knowledge, any microtransactions to my recollection. See if we got the Halucha. I'm looking for a Halucha. Bulbasaur, Meganium, Latios, Pharaoh, Baneri, Yungoos. Yungoos looks kind of like our president of the United States. Changed my mind. Beware. Shiftry. Mega Mawile EX. Ooh, this is pretty. Ninjask. Ivysaur. Pyroar. Scorbunny. Cool. Cinderace. Cool. Nothing else. Kyogre? It's okay, I suppose. Clauncher. Execute. Inteleon. Snom. 2 Snoms. Frostmoth. Magneton. Magnezone. Electrike. Pachirisu used to be a world championship. Ooh, Alakazam. That was the card that my opponent was using not too long ago. Psychic Draw. I guess they were using it maybe for the hand, but I don't know what was up with it. Tangela. Oh, look at this one, but it's not the one that I use, right? Overflowing Wishes. No, this is a completely different one, but it's so pretty. It's not as good as the one we're using, though. I wouldn't mind throwing one of these in just for, like, poops and giggles, but I think it would throw off the synergy of the deck. Sandshrew. Okay, I think that's everything, right? That we pulled, right? Oh, there's a whole bunch of cards we pulled. Oh, man, we pulled a whole bunch of stuff. So many cards there, man. So many cards. Okay, cool. Done. Oh, because we pulled all the packs at the same time. Nice. And we made 2,000 trainer points, too. Like, I just felt like I did all my dailies, and it didn't take that long. Well, if we were playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel right now, we wouldn't have done that, man. Tell you, sometimes you just gotta go play other card games and just, like, have fun and chill vibes. Pokemon's, like, so chill, too. A lot of good players play this game, too. So. It also helps that after, like, the first 2 matches where my brain was just, like, completely turned off, somebody plugged back in, I guess you could say the extension cord, or the plug, and now I'm thinking again, doing the smart plays. I don't know why I was thinking the first 2 games. Like, how I don't open with Screamtail or Monkey Dory, and I just went Krylia there, thinking like I'm playing Charizard EX was just stupid on my part. And I apologize for that, but sometimes it takes a while to get me going in these type of games. Opponent will go first, okay. Oh, that hand. I wish I could mulligan, but because I have a Pokemon I can actually put out, I's are screwed. The only thing that helps is I'm going second. And if I'm not mistaken, my opponent can't attack on the first turn. What are they playing? Reshenron. Whew. 130. Powerful Rage. It needs a Fire and a Electric. Attack does 20 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. Ooh. It's one of those come back from behind type of Pokemon. Okay. Interesting. Everybody playing, like, at least 2 copies of this at this point, right? What are you searching for to bench? The good thing is, since they're playing that, I can play it myself too, right? Alright. See how it goes. Nest Ball. We're gonna play Nest Ball first. I'm gonna put a Monkey Dory here. What else can we do? I'm gonna Nest Pole again. We're gonna put a Mew here. I have no energy whatsoever. That is an interesting one. We're gonna Eno our hand. Okay. That kinda helps. Can't play Rare Candy this turn. Can't retreat this turn. I could, but it would be kind of stupid, right? Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. For a headbutt? I don't know. And if we do this, once during player's turn, we can search our deck for basic to that. Yeah, let's play that because I'll get in trouble for actually trying to read my cards. God forbid I do that. We're gonna go this. This is like the best route I can do right now. I'm just gonna do this. See if I can get away with this. Can I use this turn? I don't think I can. I think I just messed up. Because I can't select any of those attacks because I forgot. Okay. Let's go for it. That was kind of a waste of a trainer support there, but it's okay. I'm gonna have to sacrifice this Pokemon just so I can bring this out eventually. We might lose like 2 Pokemon for the price of this. Unless they're like energy drained, which I don't think it's gonna be the case here. It's gonna be a rough back and forth, but we'll cross our fingers, hope for the best, expect the worst. Is that the biggest thing? Losing 1 Corellia, I lose a, what, 1 prize card. Arvin, okay, they're setting up. What's in the back too? Oh, so it's Enzor. Oh, this is a good deck. Okay. It's a very good deck. This is at least top 4 deck that they're playing. Getting around this is going to be kind of a problem-ish. In theory. We could switch it out. I would prefer to KO it, though. Air Balloon, okay. I mean, we got the Corellia, too, so we can just evolve Corellia and then maybe Rare Candy another one. Oh, he swapped out. He's smart. Okay. What does this do? Ascension, search for deck for a card. Okay. And put it onto this Pokemon, evolve it. So it's going into its evolution form. That's fine. Opponent is selecting cards from their deck. Okay. Cressel. Does Cressel have an attack like that? It does not. Okay. Interesting. Corellia? Gonna Rare Candy? Gonna play the Corellia. I'm gonna activate Artisan here because I need to. I'm gonna put Screamtail. I'm gonna use Mew's effect. Restart. 2. Not exactly what I was looking for. I'm gonna go. Can't play Countercatcher here, so we're just gonna sacrifice this Corellia so that we can eventually set up for the Gardevoir, because that's the best play that it can make at the moment. Zorak EX. That's gonna be a problem in the back. This is already a problem, but that in pro it'll be even more of an issue to deal with. Because they're getting their setup pretty quickly. I need to get my energies. I need to get them really fast, Dreadnites. Bonus selecting cards from their hand. Technical Machine Evolution they got rid of. See how this goes. A little bit concerned, but I don't think it's completely over just yet, but not starting with the energies we needed is a little bit rough. We've had no energies, a lot of support. I hope the energies aren't in here, because if they're in their own prize pile, then it's gonna be rough for a while, because we gotta set up here. He can't do his attack yet. Alright. Cross our fingers, this is not completely over just yet. It's not looking very good, though, I will tell you this much. I have to Eno here. Just to try to stop the setup. Whatever they're planning. Okay, that gave me 8 energy, and I also got Earthen Vessel, right? Choose a card to discard. I don't really think We're gonna need the... We're not gonna need the Ultra Ball here. Are we? Actually, we are gonna need the Ultra Ball. We don't need the Monkey Dory. That just seems stupid to do. Let's get the 2 Psychic Energies in this case. Alright. Pulse Sign would do search your deck for pre-reveal them. I don't think we should do that. I think what we should do instead is we're gonna play on him. Secret Box, card, discard for your card, search your deck for a card, Pokemon Totem support. I don't want to do that just yet. Because it's not time for that just yet. We could discard to draw 7, but that would be kind of foolish. We are going to... We're gonna discard this basic, even though it pains me. We're gonna discard the Secret Box, because I need this for later. Alright, and we are going to get... Krylia. I'm not gonna go into Gardevoir, because it would be pretty bad. So I'd rather set up for, like, our Sacrificial Lamp here. Because, you know, when I attach an energy and then draw 7, it's a better play than trying to deal with some of this stuff. And if we draw 7 and get Counter Catcher, that would be great, too. That's my thought process. Secret Box, okay. What are you possibly gonna get back? Technical Machine, maybe? Probably not Technical Machine. Probably... I would probably get back Arven. And then... Okay. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. It's not over for us. We're being very cautious how we play this game. Right? Like here, they need to attach our energy and attack damages and effects 120. That's guaranteed to KO that. This has always been kind of like just there to take the hit. For those who are wondering. So we'll see. We'll see. Drew 7. They're looking for something very specific. They just haven't gotten it yet. But that's okay. You know, I'm up for this challenge. So it looks like they're trying to bench more Pokemon. Interesting. They chose the airway. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Let's see what they do. What do you think they're gonna do? I think this is Switch, yeah. Trying to KO. Night Joker, choose one of the benched ends attacks and use it as this, yeah. With no energies, so... Attach an energy retreat would kind of suck. Trade. One is selecting cards from their hand. Will they attack with this? That's the question. Copy. Okay. More uses here. What I always find funny, too, is there's always interesting. Okay. Redeemable ticket. They're changing their prize cards. That's actually funny. I haven't seen people use this in quite a bit. Okay. Opponent is picking action to use. 340. Okay. Opponent is selecting prize card. Do that. I had to bring her out. I was kind of expecting to have to do that, but it's fine. Let's put the basic energy on you. I definitely need this right now. Let's get rid of this. I'm gonna bench the Clefairy. We could play Night Stretcher. Which could be ideal. Get this back. So I don't really have that many energies in my hand, which is a little concerning. Alright, let's go 190. I don't know if that's going to be enough to KO here, because it's a dark, right? So I should be resistant to dark. But you never know with this card. If it does more damage, then we are kind of a little bit cooked. That's fine. We'll try our best here. Because I have to get rid of this. If I don't get rid of this, this is going to be the major problem right now. With Night Joker trade. You know, technical evolution. Does this ability work? No, that's not an ability. Okay. This thing is concerning too in the back. So I've just been very careful. Monkey Dory, that also can be a problematic thing too. Night Joker, best picking action to use. 760? Why did it do 760 damage? Why 760? It's game over. There's not really a win condition here, because I'd have to bring out Monkey Dory. I don't think this is winnable. Nah, this is not winnable. I'm just gonna concede. Because they're gonna just continue to steamroll here. And it's gonna do 780, like everything's gonna get one-shotted. There's no way we can win that. Alright, Battle Pass, let's collect all. We're getting a Nikita. Okay, sure. Why not? Oh, we got more than just a Nikita. So we have a Nikita, Nummel, Lido, Pyroar, Kyogre. It looks like the same stuff that we got last time, basically. Risky Ruins. I don't need any of these cards. Do we get? Yeah, we got some stuff, so that's at least not that bad. Boom. Alright, let's play another one. Good evening, hello, Nerbic. How are you doing today, bro? Good to see you, good to see you. I'm doing pretty good. If you want to see how your deck is working beforehand, try out Ranked. Why would you recommend trying out Ranked? I mean, it's been way more sweaty just playing casual right now. I think we'd be having an easier time. Okay, heads. Great, let's go. I will go first. Hopefully I get a decent enough hand to work with here. Yeah, we'll go first. I am going first. Alright. We're gonna obviously start with the Monkey Dory because this is like a slow setup Pokemon. How are you doing today, Nerbic? How was work treating you? If you work today. Phone is finishing setting up. They're not setting up quick enough. Haha, no, I'm just kidding. Wait for your opponent to finish setting up. They're maybe playing the same deck as me. Yes, they are. Oh, no. This is not good. This is not good at all. This is not what I was hoping to see this early in Mystery Garden here. Earthen Vessel, maybe? Discard a card. I'm not really gonna need 2 Ultra Balls in my hand right now to get Psychic and that. Okay. That's how we're gonna play here. I cannot really do anything else this turn. Because you can't attack. All I could do is retreat, which would be stupid. Can't attack on the first turn. If you could, it'd be good. Work was alright. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. I'm kind of... I don't know if you'd feel the same way here too, but I kind of think, like... I don't know. I feel like this week was a long week, so I'm kind of glad that it's almost over. Buddy Poppin'. I have yet to see my Buddy Poppins. Oh, they're just going straight balls to the wall with everything. Okay. I didn't open as good as them. I could probably get a Buddy Poppin'. Right. Play Arvin maybe next turn. It's not looking too promising here. Alright, my turn. Gonna play... Oop, wrong one. Gonna play this energy here. I'm gonna play Arvin. I am looking for something specific that I did not get. Let's go Counter Catcher. Do I have a tool that I can get from here? I do not. Well, Evolution. We'll just take it for the sake of argument. I have 2 energies on that. I don't know if it's worth Ultra Balling here. I am going to Evolution. I'm gonna call for that Evolution. And I passed my turn with that. The reason I did that is I have no choice. I gotta try to set up for my Gardevoir. I don't know if that's necessarily gonna be the right play here. Because the Clefairy is setting up in the back, which is... kinda scary. I really haven't been drawing any of my good supports too. Just kinda... I don't know, when it comes to, like, I always feel like with these TCG card games, I always get, like, the short end of the stick where my hands are always bad. As opposed to when I'm actually, like, playing actual physical TCG, it's a much different story for this stuff. I know it sounds like copium, but it's really not, like, me copying. Two to discard. You know, no. I'm gonna discard the counter cut. Not that. No. No, I don't want to discard that. Let me take it back. Let me take it back, Gabe. Yeah. I don't. This card instead of that card. Let me swap? No. Okay. We'll just do that. That's a safer play here. Alright, we need definitely you. Ah, it's so tough, man. So tough here. Because I need the Gardevoir, but I also need the Air card. But I think the Gardevoir we definitely need. Because things are getting rough in these streets. Can I have ult? Should be able to, yeah. Wrong. Can't play Earthen Vessel this turn. I can at least start, hopefully, KOing things. You know, that's the best that we can do at the moment. Because I know what they're trying to do. I would be doing the same thing, too. My turn. Okay. Looks like they got mana drain, so this is actually great for us. In theory. Mind Bend. Take that 60. Okay, finally, got a prize card. Hopefully something useful. Basic energy, so that would explain why we weren't seeing as many energy before. Opponent is choosing new active Pokemon. I mean, I would probably have to send in the Clefairy if I were them, right? You know what's the ironic thing is, my weakness is Fairy type now, so I'm gonna just take double damage. But I can KO the Clefairy with the Gardevoir that's in the back. I wasn't expecting to have to play a mirror match this early, but here we are. Here we are. Okay, it's okay, let's go. Don't panic just yet. Like, this is very winnable for my opponent, because if they KO both these Pokemon, I'm done. And they're setting up in the back. They're getting ready. 120. Yeah, it's rough in these streets, because if I lose this Pokemon, it's all but over. And I don't think I'm going to be able to deal with those in the back. Put the energy before oh, man. We have to Super Rod here. Pokemon, it's just these. Had I opened with better, like an actual real bench, this would have been great. Miracle Force, can I get 2 cards, please? Okay. If I lose Gardevoir right now, it's game over. So I gotta be very careful how I play this. Why is there one in my prize cards? Oh my goodness. I'm about to mold, confirmed. Oh boy, that's so silly. And that's a poison too. That's gonna do double damage if it gets enough attacks on me. It's scary, guys. It's scary. It's getting scary. Munkidori is getting ready to like clap my cheeks. Confirm. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, this is looking rough. I'm afraid of that. If it gets an energy, this is gonna be a very rough time. And because I have no Air Pokemon on my bench, man. No Air Pokemon on my bench. I have nothing that I can get. Once per turn, yeah, but that's not gonna help. I don't have any bench Pokemon. Oh my goodness. There's not much I can do. I have to like start swinging for the fences and hope that they don't have energy. Confirm attack? Yeah, confirm attack. Miracle Force. Okay. 1 prize card here. Rare candy. Where are my Pokemon? Oh no. Oh no is right. Oh man. That Munkidori is gonna hit me so hard. And then whatever sets up in the back, I gotta hope that they got energy drain. And they're just going for the same situation. They're gonna go for Call Sign here. I would do it too. I would do it too. I have the same deck, so I know what their strategy is. Oh man. I do have 1 ace up my sleeve. I could use De-Evolution. I think de-evolution, if I remember correctly, works for my opponent. Yeah. So if we have to, we'll do de-evolution. That's the only out that we have at the moment. But it looks like they may not have a win condition. It's the Clefairy, yeah. Call. That's gonna be our play. Where we just de-evolve the Pokemon. Alright. Ooh, they have pretty Gardevours. I'm jealous. I can't even use Night Stretcher. I don't really want to do anything else, right? Oh, here we go. Confirm attack. Yeah, I can't really do anything else. Using any of those cards is just stupid at this point. Alright. Let's get in our prize card here. I think we might... Rare candy, are you kidding? We might have just won on brute strength, unless they have a great trick up their sleeve right now. If they have a great trick up their sleeve, then it's over for us. If not, then... I think they got Energy Drain. Maybe... Okay. They're gonna get so mad at me. Ability? Opponent selecting card from their deck? What one is it? It didn't let me use my ability. Oh, because I don't have any basic energies. Well, that's fine. They're gonna get so mad at me. Okay. Finally. About freaking time I got something. Search my deck. We need a... Oh, this is not actually easy, I'll be honest with you. This Fluttermane, maybe... I'm gonna put Fluttermane here, but that's not the play. We're gonna go... Technical Machine De-Evolution. We're gonna put an energy on you. I have to use... As much as I don't want to, I have to use De-Evolution here. Yeah, goodbye. Best I could do to just kind of fight off the opponent. And then from there, hopefully we can just KO. He looks like he's getting ready to do it. Oh, man. I guess that was not the play. I don't think we can win this. Because it's going to be tough, man. They replaced that with Mystery Garden. I don't know, man. 300! Oh, jeez, man. I need something great right now. I need some miracle right now. I don't know why it did 300. Maybe because of this? Okay. I'm hoping this works on the bench. Please tell me. Please tell me that works on the bench, because if not... Oh, we are so screwed. It's not even funny at this point. Okay. Like, we're really screwed. Like, you're screwed, and then there's, like, really screwed. I'm gonna do it. Okay, we drew energy. It's not as bad as I was thinking, but it's definitely not as good. As often as you like. Okay. Let's do the ability here. We might be able to turn this one around, right? It'll Fluttermane to you. 2. I don't really like that. I have no choice here. Let's do 190, which should be doing more, right? Why did he do 300 and then for me he didn't? I wonder. Okay, it's fine. He's gonna move damage counters around. He's gonna move it to that, to KO that, to then KO that, and then... Ah, man. We tried so hard, man. I wanted to use that ability. Why couldn't I? Why couldn't I? I don't just go. I don't know with this interface too. Like, I've been trying to figure it out, but... With this interface, I've really been trying to figure it out. I kept this saved in the back for now. X hurl 90. 300. Like, now I'm just gonna get steamrolled. We tried. We had a pretty big comeback because we only had one bench Pokemon for the whole time, but, like, I don't know. I sent out even the wrong one like an idiot. Yeah, it's over. What's the retreat cost on this? There's not anything I can do, so I'm just gonna go down with the ship at this point. Let's use it. Couldn't even KO it. You know, it doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. It's not much I could do. We tried. Hello, name that I'm not gonna say on oh, Josh. Hi, Josh. How's it going? What's up? Welcome. I saw a different name. I was like, whoa. Alright, GG's. Good job. They get their card. Man, we did well for, like, one bench Pokemon. Just, like, we couldn't... I thought the evolution would not allow them the next turn, but... it's fine. This is not going to winnable at this point. So I don't have anything that's going to be able to put. Trying out the new Psychic cards. I'm just playing Gardevoir EX today. Not really trying it out, just, you know, playing. Yep, GG's. Good job to my teammate. Opponent knocked out. We had a pretty good game. I mean, we got them down to what, like one prize card, and they just... it was an interesting one. Okay, continue. Alright, now for level up, let's continue. Searching for match. Rare candy lets you evolve basic. Yeah, I know that. Some of these tips are always kind of funny. Boss orders, like, I wish they would give better tips than this. Because these are, like, pretty generic ones. Okay, we're going against Halo? Okay, that's an interesting name. Alright, heads. Let's go for it. Heads it is! Yay, we get to go first. Not that it really matters too much. Do you want to go first? Yes, I would like to go first. How kind of you to ask, game. Oh, starting with a rolls and nothing. This has been the plot of the whole day. Well, at least they mulliganed. Oh, Charizard deck. Okay. Fine. Charizard deck. That might be a problem. We will have to see there, Dread Knights. Waiting for my opponent to finish. I have to verify if I put Buddy Poppin' in this deck. I don't even remember if I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Wait for your opponent to finish setting up. Okay, we will wait. We will wait. We will wait. Patiently, we shall wait. Right, Dread Knights? Wow, we've been playing an hour and 19 minutes already. I did not realize that. We're almost close to end of stream. Well, matches of Pokemon go a lot longer than Yu-Gi-Oh! At least that's the benefit of Pokemon TCG. When you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, that game's over. It's like, oh, lost a coin flip, everybody rage quits. At least we were actually actively playing against our opponent. Setting up. So that's one. We get one from the mulligan. Okay, that's a little bit better-ish. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a Charizard. Huh. Linkadori. Can't play Professor's Researcher. Countercatcher would be stupid. Let's go for it. You know? Can't use any of these because it's our turn, so we can't attack on first turn. So we'll see if the Charmander becomes a Charizard right out of the gates. It's high potential of that potentially happening, but we'll see. Cross our fingers, it's not over just yet. Not over just yet, not over just yet. I like that they have like a flame mat, that's kind of cool. Buddy Poppin'. I feel like everybody's drawn theirs except me. I have to double check after this game. Because I do play it in this deck if I recall correctly. I have yet to see it, and I've played for an hour and 19 minutes. Pidgey, okay. Did they not open with a rare candy? That might be beneficial towards us. Open with the Clef. Okay. Ultra Ball. They're gonna get the stadium here. They get the stadium, that's gonna be Oh, selecting a card from their deck. Rare candy? If it's rare candy into Charizard, this is gonna be bad. Okay, it's Mew. I'll take the Mew over that. Restart. Okay, fine. I was worried and concerned. Very, very concerned here, but it's okay. It's okay, it's okay. We're still good. We're still good. Blazing Destruction for a field card that... Okay. They don't play a field card? Okay. I'm not arguing that. I need a better hand than what we have. This is insane to do, but I really need a better hand than one got. Are you for real? How did we not get what we were looking for? Alright, let's use it. Okay, so we are going to get another one of you. Alright, I can't Eno here, but I can set this up. I am going to use... should use Call Sign. But then we have to shuffle... We are going to use Call Sign, because I'm an idiot here. Because Call Sign, we can get free Pokemon and add to our hand. The free Pokemon we need here is 1, 2... And then... I'm thinking... Fluttermane. Because at least that way we can set up for when we have to deal with that Charizard. Because I know that Charizard's coming, it's just a matter of when. And if that Charizard doesn't come out, it's a matter of when is the Pidgey coming out. Blazing Destruction! They got rid of my field card. Okay. Alright. We're in a very good position, actually, right now. Okay. Let's see here. I gotta evolve stuff? Should I do that? I'm gonna rare candy. Let's see here. Can I get an attack? No. And that requires more. So we're gonna put the Fluttermane here. We're gonna hopefully draw an energy that we need. Because I need an energy to be able to start actually attacking. I got energy! This is why you do the things that you do, Dread Knights! This is why you do the things that you do. Oh my goodness, that turned things around majorly for us there. But I can't play in our energy for the moment. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna chill because we can't attack. So we'll end our turn. Hopefully he doesn't go straight into Charizard. If he goes straight into Charizard now, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. Because Charizard's not a dragon. I forgot. I think that Charizard, if I remember correctly, is like Fire Dark. Oh, actually it might be useful. We'll see. I never underestimate my opponent. In Pokemon, it could go either way. We saw the last game. Last game, I was steamrolling for quite a few of the prize cards. And then out of nowhere, my opponent came back for the comeback victory. Which I'm not mad about. You know, it's one of those ones where, you know, whatever happens, happens. Okay, I'm assuming they don't have their win condition. Or they're playing with their food. Which is it's perfectly viable as well, right? You know? Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. It's looking promising. 2. You want to do 30 to my Gardevoir. Why? You have something you're staying up for, or are you retreating? Super Rod. Okay. You're gonna put... Okay. Interesting. Usually I'd like to hold on to my Super Rods way before that. You know? Search. Okay. Interesting. Hit me for 30, right? That's what I would do. Potentially here, you never know, though. Is it de-evolution? Is it de-evolution or evolution? Evolution machine. Oh, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be really rough. This is where things start to turn around. For them. Maybe. I mean, it's an attack. They evolved the Charizards. I hope their Charizards are in their prize piles, because that's the only way we're getting out of this one unscathed. We'll see. Cross our fingers here. We're waiting, we're waiting. They're looking, I don't know, maybe they don't have it. I mean, for this it would be, what, Pidgeot? And then Charmeleon, right? Because I don't think it could go straight into the third evolution, if I recall. Okay, I could deal with that. I thought I was going into Charizard. Interesting. Okay, we panicked. Not really for a good reason there. Let's see. Nope. Let's do this. I'm not going to Eno here because I would help my opponent. Ultra Ball's kind of useless right now. Let's do that. I'm going to discard the Ultra Ball. Let's get 2 of these and add them to my hand. Alright. We not doing Professor Research. That would be stupid. We're going to hit 190 with Miracle Force. Okay, get our first prize card. It's got to be a really good one here. Energy! I'll take an energy over that. Okay. So I think the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly set up for the Clefairy in case this gets knocked out. Because if this gets knocked out, what I could do is I could use this effect, right? They sent out another Charmander. Interesting. So I guess the play here is they're going to not really stall, but defend out until they can evolve this. At least that seems like that's the play. I could be entirely wrong here, Dread Knights, but I think that's the play strategy here. Arvin, they're looking for something. What is it that they're looking for, though? So I need 2 on Clefairy, if I remember correctly. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. I'm intrigued as to what they're planning. If they don't use any of that, it might be a good time to Eno. But I like to kind of conserve the Enos. Like, that first game that you saw that we won, what was it, the third match? Where I just kept Enoing my opponent every time they added, like, 11 cards to their hand. That was, like, usually the optimal strategy there. So we'll see. They passed, so I'm assuming they still don't have what they're looking for in terms of win condition. I'm gonna put it on you. I'm not gonna use any of the cards in my hand, I'm just gonna conserve them right now. 190. Because, I mean, at least if we can KO most of them, I could get rid of the Charizard, too. Okay, that was kind of useless. Because I only really play the evolutions in this deck are Gardevours. Just set up the Gardevours as quick as possible. And you just try to sweep your opponent as fast as possible. I'm assuming this is probably going into Charizard now. Almost certainly assuming this is going into Charizard. We'll see. I mean, why else would you send out the Charmeleon? Unless you're, like, going for Charizard, right? Because I wouldn't sacrifice a Charmeleon here, unless I was going for the Charizard. We'll see. Because, like, why would you sacrifice something that's close to evolving, unless you have, like, the rare candy in your hand for the thing? I don't know. It looks like they activated this to get back something from their hand. Or, excuse me, well, that's not Grave Pile, but it's Discard Pile. Sorry, Yugi Brain will say Yugi stuff from time to time. Okay, you attached. What did you attach? Maximum Belt. Okay, 50 more. It's going into Charizard. That's what it was trying to do. That's gonna be, I think, KO here for Gardevoir. I think that's a KO. Yeah, that's definitely a KO because of Charizard's ability. This is where things get rough. I think that's just like an automatic KO there. I knew they were stalling until they got a Charizard. When they brought out the Charmeleon, it was pretty obvious. You're not going to bring it out unless you have the Charizard. Burning Darkness, 580. I think we can KO the Charizard with this, if I recall correctly. I could be wrong. We're gonna go for it. I need it on here. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, the hand. because I don't know what's in their hand. And we're both at the same price card, so that's kind of better. Let's use the effect of this Psychic Embrace. I'm gonna attach to you. I'm gonna attach to you. I'm gonna attach to you. Should be able to with one of the Monkey Dory effects, but I think it needs to be on the field to do it. So we're gonna do, hopefully, KO here. No, it didn't KO it. Okay. That was not what I was hoping for. Because it should be now weak to Fairy. Because that's the ability here. +2, so I don't know why it didn't work. Maybe it worked, but it didn't work, right? I don't think we're going to resist the 580. How much damage did it do? I didn't even get to see because I was too busy looking at something else. You know, I need a very specific card right now to be able to turn this around. I'm not going to get it because I'm not going to have the time to set up for it. Maybe? Actually, I can, actually. Actually, great. This works. I think we might be able to take the Charizard out this way. This might be the way to do it. Let's use... Oh, I don't have a Psychic Energy on. That's okay. Reading is fundamental, guys. Alright. So, let's move you here. Let's move you here. Okay. I don't need the 60, but it confuses him. Okay. Maybe we can turn this around. I'm thinking potentially this is where the KOs come in. Almost certainly, I think here is the KOs coming. 270. That's his last Pokemon, so like, boss's order. Are you kidding? Oh man, you know, I wish I had drawn my boss's orders. That would have been nice. Or half the things that I can do to switch your Pokemon, but no. Of course, he wins the coin flip, right? Gets the Burning Darkness there. You know, always kind of is sussy. Like, I hate to lose, but losing that way, especially when mysteriously, you know, my viewer count goes down, right, as they win the match, you know? Like, are we really stream sniping people on stream playing Pokemon? Like, who does that, bro? Who does that? Because it's like, sometimes I really start to question stuff like that. Okay, well, on to the next one. I don't think we have too much more time, anyway. About 20 more minutes, roughly. Okay. Let's play a ranked match. And see how that goes. Let's see, what's the worst that can happen, because... I'm not going to pronounce whatever that name is. Tails. Your opponent won the coin flip and is deciding who goes first. It's fine if they go first. The reason why I opted to go into rank right now... Oh, that's bad. I have like 2 mulligans, I think. Oh, what in the world? I had to take 1 mulligan. They had to take 1 mulligan. All I have is a Scream Tail. That's rough. I'm gonna check something after this game, just to see. They had to do 2 mulligans. Holy crap. That is rough, man. I thought I had it rough. 2 mulligans they had to do. Like, whoa. That's bad, man. When you gotta do 2 mulligans. Well, I get 2 cards from it, but I feel bad, bro. At least my hand got better thanks to those mulligans. Brokey! What's this? Try bouncing, flip a coin. If tails, the attack does nothing. Okay. That's fine. My turn. I can slap them for 30. It's about all I can do. Or I could go evolution. I'm thinking about it. Let me think a second here, guys. Alright, we're gonna play that, obviously. We are going to Ultra Ball here. I'm gonna just discard the Air Ultra Ball. And the Technical Machine is useful, but at the same time it's not really. So we're gonna go into the Monkey Dory here, put it on the bench. So this is kind of a Muse effect to restart. To draw 2 cards, I think, correctly here? Potentially, yeah. That's the rare candy. We're gonna use now Artisan to bench a Pokemon to my bench. It's gonna be... I'm tempted to put Fluttermane here, because Fluttermane might be the way to go. Just so we have diversity. And we're just gonna... We're gonna slap for 30. And we'll pass. I hope my opponent's able to get like an actual bench going, because if not, it's gonna be rough for them, because then if I KO this Pokemon, that's it. It's game over for them. Then that would be very, very unfortunate for all of them. Rare candy. Ooh, big evolution already. Oh. Well, that turned around fast. Shinobi Blade. 170 and I might be automatically cooked. Don't really think I have an out for this. Because I'm not going to be able to move energy around quick enough to be able to set up for this. That's the scary part here. Let's see. Opponent's selecting cards from their deck. It's 1 energy for that attack? Oh, that's so rough, man. Well, I mean, we just basically lose here. There's not much else I can do about that. On to the next one. I can't win this one at this point. It just basically KO'd 2 of my Pokemon. And... yeah, okay, sure. I give up. I didn't even get to really play that match. Alright, well, that was something. Let's try again. I don't think I'm gonna be playing too much more. I'm just trying to get to the 2-hour mark. It's been... I don't know, the games today have been just kind of like... I can't say necessarily I had a great time playing, just because, like, my hands are not the way, like, it is when I actually play physical Pokemon TCG. So I've had, like, a lot of dead hands, and it's the exact same deck build, it's just not working. Like, I'm getting, like, bad hands. So, you know, random card generators just, like, beeping me over today, on top of other things. Like, I'm opening with 1 Pokemon, too, so it's like, what am I gonna do? You know? This gets benched and, you know, KO'd, it's basically my game. So we'll see if I can kind of turn this one around. Okay. My turn. Oh, man. At this point, I can just put this on it and play the field card. And just end turn and hope that I don't get KO'd when it goes to my opponent's turn. You know? That's all I can do. Lily's Defection. I wish I opened with that. That would have been nice. My hand is garbage. Let's see if their hand is garbage too. Nest Ball. Okay. Railu. Okay. Let's See, they replaced it. Okay, great. My stadium never stays. It never stays. Again, no Pokemon to set up with. So it's gonna be fun. I could use his card though, so that's at least a plus. Use the stadium here. I need to get you on the board. Let's put the right energy on you. We're gonna play for hopefully a better hand. Let's draw. I mean, that would have been great if I didn't have played a support now. Night Stretcher. I'm gonna Ultra Ball here. I'm gonna discard the Ultra Ball. I'm gonna discard the Night Stretcher. We're gonna definitely get the Clefairy. Can I get the Mew instead? No, I can't get the Mew from this. Okay. So we are gonna play that. We are going to attack for 120 here. See if we get our win. 120. Okay, sweet. I'm gonna pick up a card. Select. Mystery Garden! I need an energy, but okay, I guess that's what we're gonna have to deal with instead. It's a fighting type, right, deck? So, like, they're gonna be necessarily weak with resistances to Psychic. In theory, we should be okay. This might be a win. Very confident. I hear, like, crunching sounds in the background. Is this actually coming from the game itself? Interesting. I've never heard those. I hope the game didn't crash in rank. That would really suck. I'd be like, come on. It says, like, the opponent is choosing a new active Pokemon. I did not realize the screen name here. Ratio... You can say the rest, because I don't know if that's something that's going to get me canceled. We'll see. My opponent might not be searching for anything. I think they're going to Rage out, maybe? Potentially here? I mean, that's their prerogative if they're not going to play out the game. I don't blame them. I understand sometimes. Like, if you have, like, a dead draw. The field card, technically their stadium. Okay, they did break that now. Okay. Opponent's turn. I was wondering. It looked like for a while. And then they conceded. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, GG's, I guess, to that name. Well, we won one. I don't really feel like we did much there. Outside of... Them playing the stadium actually helped us, so... You know. It says I leveled up, but I don't get any level up rewards? Or am I reading this wrong? No? Oh, we did. We get a cosmetic. Okay. That's fine. Alright, let's go on to the next one. We still have time to do more of this. Quite a bit more. We have at least 15 more minutes of this. I don't know, man. Like, I was really looking forward to, like, trying out the new stuff in Pokemon TCG, but it still seems like the same type of issues that you have in Magic the Gathering Arena, the same issues that you have in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and the same... Like, you just are very susceptible to these really bad hands, despite the fact that the deck ratio is exactly the way you play it in the TCGs, but you mysteriously get these bad hands. And I think the reason why this is happening a lot for these TCG games is... Oh, that's not where I want to see that Pokemon right now. I'd like that Pokemon on the bench. Oh, it's a Mega Absol. Well, this is just gonna go great. This is going to be phenomenal. I have to deal with a really big angry Pokemon very early. And the sad part is I really can't deal with a big Pokemon right now. Oh, it has free retreat though. Okay. Yeah, let's retreat you. And let Monkey Dory, like, die if we have to here. That's literally all I can do. I think we're at the mercy of Mega Absol at this point. Cade Wall DR. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know, we played that. That helps my opponent too, but I had, like, no choice. I don't, like, if... We would need a rare candy that we draw here. Because if not, it's basically... And even then, it's not, like, winnable. Jane's Secret Art. Okay. She's up to 2 for each. Yeah, it's just gonna be a steamroll again. Yeah, like, I just can't, again, it's like I can't do anything because I had to deal with something super big before I had a chance to actually play. This is not looking too good. How do you draw 2 of these, man? How do I get, like, 2 of these, man? Like, it doesn't even make sense with the deck ratio that I have. I'm so, like, oh, man. Like, I have to do this. I don't want to play that yet, but the thing is I'm gonna get KO'd, and then... Oh, man, this is a rough one. But it confused, the attack confuses, that's a thing, so I have to take the gamble here. And hope that it just stays confused and hits itself. Because if not, I'm not gonna be able to win. Right? Like, that's just not happening at this point. If I use this technical machine here, it's like GG. I can sacrifice the Mew if I have to get the technical machine off to hopefully maybe turn that around, but I have to hope that they get confused and they actually miss, like, their attack and hit themselves. So we're relying on a coin flip, hopefully, to not, like, ruin this strategy situation. I don't know. It's not looking too good. But we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. It's definitely not looking good right now. Like, I don't draw any of my trainers. Like, the ones that are very, very helpful for me with this deck build. That's just kind of crazy. Alright. He's setting some big... Is this Marnie's deck? No, it's not Marnie's deck. Okay. Are you moving? He switched it. Okay. I don't understand why they did that. 400 damage. And on top of that, because it switched itself out, it's not confused anymore. Lovely. Oh, and you discarded my technical machine too, so that's... If I don't draw an energy here, I basically automatically lose. Lovely. Lovely. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! All over again, just in different form. I can't win because I'm... The technical machine... I was gonna technical machine last turn, but I figured it wasn't gonna be useful. You know? Lovely. Yep, it's basically Yu-Gi-Oh! All over again. It's Master Duel. Just put Pokemon skins on it. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to casual to play one more match, and... We are gonna bounce. And then I'm gonna hit the uninstall button. This is not it. I need a different card game to play, but this is... Like, that's a digital card game, but this is not it. Because my deck is perfectly balanced. I showed it off, actually, at the beginning stream. It's the right ratio, the right amount of monster, Pokemon, and we have not been able. We have the right amount of trainer cards. You know, we haven't seen our nest balls, we haven't gotten half the stuff for our setups, they just haven't been coming out. Perfect deck ratio, too. There's nothing wrong with the deck, it's just RNG, man. I wish they would make a card game where we don't play, like... Where we have gacha mechanics, where they just want you to keep losing a whole bunch of times. That you spend more money... Well, you don't technically spend money in this game, because you just grind for it, but, like... And here's the other thing, too. Like, how many times did I get to go first? Maybe 2 times this stream? Tails? I'm not going first again. Is it gonna matter? Like, I have to open and hope, like, I have enough Pokemon to bench. So if I don't, then it's like, well, what's the point in playing the match, right? I don't know. I'm bored. I'm sorry. I know I'm not sounding very thrilled about this, but I'm... Hey, look, surprise, surprise, look, we didn't open, despite the fact that I showed you. Perfect. None of my starter cards. Great. So I have to start with that. I have to bench that. I mean, at least we'll get a nest ball. They had to mulligan 2 times. At least I'll get 2 cards out of that. But if you're having to mulligan 2 times in a game, card game-wise, that's a rough-a-roni. Please don't show me a big, like, mega evolution from the start. I will take my 2 cards. We'll get a Clefairy. That might be helpful. What am I going against? Oh, it's Charizard EX again. Okay. This is gonna be fun. I'm not even gonna invest in doing anything in a Monkey Dory because we're probably gonna need Fairy Zone. Buddy Poffin. Let's see if this goes off. Oh, selecting cards from the deck. They put that one there. I mean, at this point, what they'll do is they'll stall out till they get the Charizard. And unless I get my counter catcher, so I can then swap out the Charizard if we're in a bad spot. We got the Krillia. Gonna nest ball here. I have to put out the Rolch. I have to Eno, which I really don't want to do in this situation. But I have no choice. If I don't Eno, it's gonna be like really bad. So I have to do it. I might be giving my opponent an advantage here. But well, that helps a little bit, right? Because I can go Nest Ball, and then I can get the Mew. I can't play Arven right now. I can play Arven next turn. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna get rid of this. We're gonna get rid of... Oh, actually, I'm an idiot. Let's get rid of these. And then I have something I can do with that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get Gardevoir and try to set up like a big play, hopefully. Depending. I'm just trying to use as much of my resources as possible here. So let's see if that works. And then I could use the Mew to draw till we have 3 cards. Oh, okay. And then I get an Ultra Ball. That's kind of a waste of an Ultra Ball there. I feel like I'm gonna tweak this deck up a little bit off the stream, just for like digital purposes. Because I feel like it's hard to say, like, unless you play Pokemon TCG yourself in like person, you would kind of realize like the way that this deck is like auto shuffling in the game is kind of weird today. Like it's definitely not like the best experience. Oh, great. Well, one good turn deserves another. We're just gonna keep Enoing each other, I think, at this point until they build up for Charizard. Let's see what I'm gonna do here. Earthen Vessel's kind of a waste here. I'll put this on him. And I'm gonna go Eno. Because if I can do it, you can do it, right? Now I got all the energies. We'll put the Monkey Dory here, right? Can't use that. That would be kind of a waste right now. And then from there, we'll just use the evolution, right? Or do I have to have energy attached? Ah, okay. So I can't even use that. So this is kind of a waste of a card. You know what? Yeah. It's rough, man. It's rough right now. Because I'm just going to have to, like, stall out as long as I can. Let our Pokemon defend. The problem is this is setting up here, so I think it's just, like, game over at this point. And the thing that's kind of hard too, like with these type of things when you play them on stream, is you can't like hide your screen from obviously maybe people that come through. So, you know, if somebody's like being a bit dishonest, they'll know what my hand looks like in my field. Opponent's selecting cards from their deck. Okay. Well, that's definitely going into Charizard, and I'm basically dying that turn. I don't think there's a way I'm gonna be able to play out of this. Like, even if I de-evolution next turn, like, it's just gonna put it back in the hand. I'm not gonna be able to KO with an attack. Because that counts as an attack. They might not have it, though. Because they just... Okay, now they have it. Now things are gonna get rough. I don't think I can beat the Charizard. That's the problem. And he's gonna steamroll before I can get to my Gardevoir, because they countered with the Eno. So unless I draw something like an Ultra Ball, or I draw something that can make me, like, reset my hand, so I can draw into the Gardevoir that was put back in the deck, I'm kind of basically gamed over at that point. There's really not too much I can do here. That might be another Charizard coming out. If it is, it's, like, guaranteed game over. So we'll see. But I'm thinking we're cooked here. Almost certainly feel like we're definitely cooked here. There's so much setup on this field in the back. There's not too much I can do. I have the energies this game, but then I just don't have the setup. Now, there's the Charizard. The Charizard can't attack, though. Can it? Oh, Burning Darkness. It does 360 damage. Oof. You know what sucks? This deck is, like, just super anti-my deck. I can't really... I'm just gonna put another one out for stall. But at this point, I'm just kind of gonna have to concede, because it's not gonna... There's not really too much I can do that's gonna be helpful. Did this have a Charizard on it, or a Charmeleon? I have to see. Because that might be the only way out. It wasn't rare candied. FMO. It's not even worth using this. I don't think I could use this because it doesn't... You have to have an energy attached. I was trying to, like, empty my hand so I could hopefully get a Mew off, but there's not much I can do. It's just one of those things where I'm gonna get steamrolled, and there's, like, nothing I can do about it. I don't want to concede just yet because it's still too early, but... I'm just not drawing any of my outs, you know. You know, I think I'm done. So, I'm just gonna call that match. I really do. I really do. Yeah. I feel like I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel all over again. Okay, that's enough Pokemon TCG Live. I've kind of had my fill for the day. Honestly, honest thoughts, I know this is gonna upset people, like... It's basically Master Duel. But instead of, like, actually Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, it's just Master Duel with Pokemon skin. I don't know. I didn't like it. I do play the actual TCG. I never got the cards that I usually get, like, in my opening hands. It just felt like they were bad hands for really bad game programming. And there was not really anything that was mitigating it. So that just definitely wasn't interesting for me. And on top of that, there was definitely, like, a lot of stream sniping during this stream. I can tell. I know for a fact there was stream sniping, as I keep seeing people come in and out of my stream. And it's the same, like, 2 people coming in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. So I know for a fact that there were people stream sniping. So that just, like, really kills my interest in doing stuff. With that being said, though, I'm gonna bow out for the day. Tomorrow, we don't have Fortnite, because I figured it was gonna be more of this nonsense that's been going on. Instead, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be playing Among Us, which is a little bit easier to mitigate some of this, like, BS nonsense that's been going on for the last week here on the channel. With that being said, though, thank you for everybody who's chatting with me. Thank you to everybody who was lurking. I do greatly appreciate it. Most importantly, I appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow for Among Us.